Um, my videos are mainly for me and be, because I think, well, I know uh, that it works better than counseling, um, for sure. Um, just making my videos, talking about it, and then watching my videos uh, to coach me, basically. It's better than counseling, in my opinion. It's more effective uh, because counselors don't really get this, and they don't really know how to heal you from this. Um, it's just it's way out of their arena, um, in my opinion. So uh, there's just too much to undo for a single counselor to undo, or help me undo. Uh, I have to do it myself. You know what I mean? If I want to heal for real, I have to do it myself mostly. Uh, with my own videos. Um, and but if you're if you're a scapegoat, if you were the scapegoat and you didn't know what the hell was going on, like I didn't know what the hell was going on, and you didn't know why you were being targeted and hated by your own family, uh, I know other scapegoats know what hell on earth is. I know they know what hell on earth is, and I know they've been through things that they can't explain to any professional, and I know they've been through things that they can't explain that can't be explained by science. Uh, I know they've been through some crazy shit that no one else has been through and survived. Uh, because I've been through crazy shit that I can't explain. Uh, that only God knows about. Uh, that only is so deep in the depths that like I'm surprised God even went there. You know what I mean? Like crazy shit. Like that there's no real medication for. There's no way to explain it other than you went through some crazy shit. uh, that you can't explain to anybody. And I know some scapegoats know what I'm talking about. Like you try to explain it to uh, any professional, they don't get it. You try to explain it to narcissists, they definitely don't get it. Um, they don't even know that they're part of the cause. They don't know that they're part of the problem of why you're struggling. Is them, their behavior, their actions. They don't know that. Um, and that's mainly what my channel's for, is like mainly for me, myself, because uh, professionals don't really know how to help you totally from your experience, or heal from it. In my opinion, they kind of help, but like uh, you've been through a lot of crazy stuff that you can't explain, and I know you have. Um, if you've only dated a narcissist for 2 years and that's it, you don't know what the hell on earth that I'm talking about. That that you're that we instantly got born into this false reality, uh, with narcissist parents in a cult environment, totally controlling your environment, your perceptions, uh, and you don't know how the heck you're going to get out of this. You know what I mean? Uh, this situation, and so and you have to. Some of you have been through ritual abuse, like I have. Like you, they made you do rituals that you didn't understand. you know, uh, they made you do a lot of things you didn't understand. I know they did that to me. Uh, when you're in a cult, it's fucking it's a false environment. It's a crazy environment to get caught in, uh, because the people around you, um, like my parents, they've all done death penalties, death oaths, uh, behind closed doors. They've done these death oaths. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk, you die, type of organization. Uh, that's what I was in around without knowing it. So, uh, anyways, that's all I want to say is like, I know I've been through crazy shit that only God knows, but I know other scapegoats have been through crazy shit too that no one else gets. Nobody. Uh, so that's mainly what the channel's for, is for the people that have been through some crazy shit, uh, that cannot be explained by science, can't be explained by the medical field, that kind of shit, that kind of arena. That's what mainly this channel's for, is for the people that have been through some crazy shit that uh, that only they know, uh, and God knows how insane it really was. You know what I mean? What you were going through and how deep you really went. Your mind went. How deep and dark. You know, you hid inside your own mind. Uh, that kind of thing. And I don't know. In my opinion, it's a crazy road, uh, of survival. Um, that's kind of why I want to make a channel mainly for scapegoats. If it is going to be a channel of any kind, like, I mainly want to specific on the scapegoat, because it's an unwinnable scenario. It's a totally unwinnable scenario that you're born into automatically. It's totally unwinnable. And so now you have to decide, what am I going to do in this unwinnable scenario? How am I going to get out of this unwinnable scenario? You know what I'm saying? And it's a real challenge to know how you're going to get out alive. Uh, that kind of thing. Like, you don't know how to get out alive. You don't know what uh, choices you need to make to get out alive, because it's a dangerous situation you're born into, and it's a no-win situation. So it's just like, God's like, I'm going to put you in this no-win situation and see if you survive, basically. See if you can get out of it. See if you can handle it. See if you can, uh, type of a thing. It's just like throwing you to the wolves, uh, from the get-go, basically. Throwing you straight to the wolves. Uh, the evil people. Right out the gates. Just throw it to the wolves is what I feel all scapegoats get done to, just thrown to the wolves. Everybody turns against them, and they're not even a teenager yet. They're not even a teenager yet, and everybody is against them. The family's against them. The religion's against them. You know, you feel like everybody's against you, in that position. And you haven't even done anything wrong except for just existing. All you're doing is just existing, in my opinion, and they hate you for existing. They hate you for breathing. They hate you just for existing. You know, you could just be chilling and just chilling in your room looking at the ceiling, doing nothing wrong. They'll hate you. They'll hate you for that, you know, and it's a reality. And so I know the hell that it is. Uh, I do. And you don't know how to get away from it. You don't know how to get away from these people, and live a somewhat normal life of any kind. You just want to live a normal life, but you don't know how to get away from these people. So that's all I wanted to say. Um, yeah, the channel's mainly for me and always has been mainly for me. But if other scapegoats are out there that think like me, that's pretty cool too. Because it's a unique road, uh, compared to the, oh, I was in a relationship for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's a unique road in the fact that you have all these narcissists from the beginning targeting you, hating you, wanting you to fail, sabotaging you, talking trash about you behind your back constantly, and then putting a smile on their face to your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, you're just born among these demons, basically. It's not like you grew up and now you dated one for like a couple years and then you're suffering with the after effects of dating one for a couple years. This is a whole lifetime I'm talking about, being targeted by these things. It's a whole different scenario and uh, a whole nother level of survival for sure. So it's a hard ass road, and so that's mainly what my channel is to help myself on this hard ass road because everybody wants you to fail. Uh, your whole family wants you to fail. They all want you to take yourself out. Uh, so it's mainly to help people like myself, and that's mainly it. You know. Um, so just get to some kind of enjoyable life. You know what I'm saying? Like where we are left the hell alone, basically. Uh, Separate, you know, from all these people. You know, type of a thing. Because a lot of these people are not good people at all. Um, they'll they'll smile through their teeth at right to your face, but then they'll stab you in the back, right behind your back, talk trash about you. You know, uh, with the with a full blown smear campaign. Before you're even 18 years old, you have a full blown smear campaign against you. You know. So, anyways, that's all I want to say. I don't really care about anybody else uh, besides someone that's been through my situation, because I know it's hell on earth. You know, uh, and you're just wondering why am I born into this hell on earth, this unwinnable situation? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just born to just be taken out by narcissists. Is that it? Is that all I'm here for? Just to be targeted and destroyed by these things that pretend to care about me to my face, you know, but want me to die behind my back, Um, so, anyways, that's mainly what this channel's for, because it's a bullshit situation to be born into. It's a bullshit situation, and it gets worse as you get older. Like uh, the targeting of you and the slandering of you and the gaslighting of you gets worse as you get older, in my opinion. Uh, Especially once you hit the teenage years, um, the gaslighting really heats up when uh, when you're starting in the teenage years. Um, but in your younger days, you don't know what the hell you got born into. You're pretty naive, but before you know it, you're taking the fall for everybody. You're getting made fun of by everybody. You're taking, you know what I'm saying? You're just being targeted by your whole family by your teenage years. Um, so, anyways, I just feel for the people in that scenario that just like are born in this situation and just don't know what to do. And yeah, you have to go against all your beliefs of like, uh, you should stay in touch with your family and stuff no matter what, even if it costs you your life. You have to put that out the window, um, because um, the the scapegoating doesn't stop ever. It never stops. And so you have to realize that is that it won't stop even in your older years, even when you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, the scapegoating will still be going if you don't get out of there, uh, and that's the reality, is that it just doesn't stop. They don't they don't reflect and just say, man, we're treating this child really bad. They don't do that. They don't say that to themselves. Like, they don't self-reflect and be like, man, we're treating this child like shit. We should stop. That never happens in their brain, you know? So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. It's just like, um, I don't know. If I if I disrespect people in my videos, then I'm sorry, but it's mainly for my healing, and uh, that's about it. This, for to get me going on my heal, and just help my brain untangle uh, what it experienced, what it saw, um, make some sense of it or something. I don't know, so I can move on. So I'm sorry if it's really uncut and gritty, but um, the whole experience with narcissists and evil in general and all that is some gritty ass shit to survive. It's it's not pretty. It's not a Disney movie. It's some gritty shit. um, some some real gritty shit to survive it. And I'm actually shocked that God actually survived it. You know what I'm saying? I really am shocked that God actually went through this to the extent that I did. I'm actually shocked that God did this. You know, it's fucking insane if he really fucking did, put himself through this on purpose. Uh, then it's more than just uh 3 days suffering on a cross. If he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Jesus suffered his whole fucking life, and was fucking targeted his whole fucking life. I think they left a fuckload out of the Bible about Jesus's life, about being targeted by narcissists his whole life, probably wanting him dead, and being targeted by Satan his whole life. I think they leave out a shitload of the gritty shit. Um, because, um, yeah, I think the cross was the pinnacle of it all, like the end of it all. But I think he was suffering at the tactics, the of the narcissist constantly, throughout his whole life. You know what I'm saying? Until there was nothing left of him, like there was nothing left of me. Like, uh, it was more than just like 3 days of suffering. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm pretty sure about that. So that's all I want to say. So I'm just saying there's more to it than what is recorded in the Bible. Uh, if Jesus really went through the full extent of suffering, uh, of the scapegoat, all the way down to the till there's nothing left of the scapegoat, then that's insane shit. That's some insane shit. Uh, yeah, to say the least. Um, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Later.